Hey guys, I was just gonna talk to you really quick about your color kits and how to touch up your gray. Okay, supplies. You need some paper towels or an old dish towel, you know, kitchen towel, something you can get dirty, something that's dull, like a butter knife, some type of clippy, even if it's just a bobby pin, and then some type of a bowl. I've got a plastic bowl here. I didn't put these in your kits because I figure everyone has a paper plate, you know, plastic bowl, something like that. Okay, let's talk about what's in your kit. Gloves. That's just for you to keep your hands from getting stained. If you don't want to wear them, you don't have to, but it will, you know, the color will stain your hands. Some type of paintbrush. I've got these and these, and they're both good. They're cheap. They're going to shed a little bit. It's probably going to get in your hair, but it's fine. It'll come out when you shampoo it. And then you'll have this packet that has your color and developer in it. Okay, so like I said, optional. I like to wear gloves. Just keeps it from ruining my nails. Okay. Like I said, your color and developer will be in here. Most likely I'll have them labeled, but they're pre-measured, so you don't have to worry about which is which or anything. You pop the lids off, squirt, use everything that's in there. You don't have to scrape it out or anything, but go ahead and use all the contents in both of the tubes. And then I like to mix with the butter knife. I don't like to get it on my brush. So mix it up really well. You'll be able to tell when it's mixed because they're two different textures. Okay, so your color's in here. I just like to get just a little bit on my brush. I don't like to get it all up into here because then you have more control on where it deposits. So get it on your brush. Go ahead and start with a clean part. If your hair won't fall naturally, then go ahead and clip one side. If you have highlights, you're trying not to get the color on your highlight. So my highlight starts there. So I'm gonna wanna just cover my gray right through here. Okay, so you're just gonna dab front and back, and you're just gonna tap it on your roots. Don't be afraid to get a lot on there. It's okay. Like, you want to go ahead and saturate it. Here's the deal. These brushes aren't good to section. So it's maybe going to do it once, but then you're going to have color on the end and you might get it on there. So if you can use this to section, great. If not, wipe your butter knife off and just use it to section your hair. Paint, paint, paint. Paint, paint, paint with your paintbrush. Paint, paint, paint with your paintbrush. And you're just taking small, thin sections. Okay, so basically I gave you enough hair color to do a triangle right here, essentially, all around your face. And then honestly, you'll have a little bit left over. So for those of you who are feeling adventurous, if you want to lift your hair up and go around your hairline, I have gray here and here. You have enough color for that. But go ahead. Like I said, I like to start pretty much in the middle, and I like to go to the left, to the right. Then all this kind of pull back and go all around your hairline. And this chip brush is actually pretty good because it's feathered like this. So just go all around your hairline and just get more color as needed. Okay, so I've got color on my new growth pretty much all through here. Like I said, I mean, if you just want to do where your part is, if you just want to do your part and maybe a little bit on the crown around your face, great. You should have enough color that if you want to do all the way down the sides, you can do that too. Heck, if you want to have your husband help you put a little bit in the back, you can do that. Your main thing is if you have the brown color for your roots, which you all will, and you have blonde highlights, you do not want to get that color on blonde pieces. If you do, no big deal. Just take your rag or take a paper towel and you want to wet it and just get it off of that blonde piece as best as possible. The other thing is you see me do this a lot with you. If you want to come in with your paper towel and wipe it off your forehead, you can. Just try not to wipe it off the part that needs to be covered. Okay, so this is the tricky part, is because it needs to stay on 35 to 45 minutes, and each of you are individualized because your developer is different. So I might have each of you text me on this to see exactly how long it'll be best to stay on your hair. Let's go ahead, and do you plan on 40 minutes from really technically where you quit? But it just depends on how fast or slow you're working. So let's plan on 45 minutes, but if you'll text me, then I will verify how I kind of change everyone up a little bit. Okay, from when you're getting in the shower, I'm going to have some Aftercolor shampoo and conditioner. They'll be in different containers. I haven't got those in yet from Amazon. On the shampoo, you just really want to work it in. It doesn't suds a ton. If you have enough to do 2 short washes, do that. If you just have enough for 1 wash, totally fine. And then the conditioner is just going to continue to bring your pH down and seal off your cuticle. And then you're done. You're good to go. Now, who needs help with multiplication?